problem states enter the value of C, so I'm going to underline that, when the expression 21.2x plus C is equivalent, so when that is set equal to this expression, 5.3 times 4x minus 2.6. Okay, I'm going to really zoom in on this here because the whole goal of this question, what they're really asking me, is to find the value of C. And when I look at this question, I honestly don't know exactly how I'm going to approach this at first because there's a lot going on. But things will often simplify if we just do what we know how to do and do what we can do. So I'm going to begin by just setting those two expressions equal to each other because it tells us in the problem that those two are equivalent. And we know in the back of our mind that the whole goal is to solve for C. So let's just first write this out. Just go one step at a time. Now looking at this, I know I can definitely simplify this side. By multiplying 5.3 times each of these terms, I can distribute this. So this side's going to be unchanged. It's still 21.2x plus C. And got 5.3 times 4x plus, always plus when we're doing the distributive property. The signs are taken care of when we plug in the signs into these parentheses. 5.3 again. But now it's being multiplied by this negative 2.6. Alright, so now let's evaluate this. 5.3 times 4x. Well, we know it's going to have an x in it. So let me come over here and do 5.3 times 4. So it's going to become 21.2x. And this is going to be a positive times a negative. So I'm going to put a negative right here because a positive times a negative is always a negative. Let's find what's 5.3 times 2.6. Six times 3 is 18. Carry the 1. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 1. 31. 0. We go to the next row. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 times 5 is 10. Add them up. So we have a negative 13.78. And again, it was negative because there's a positive times a negative. And we'll rewrite the left side. Now let's reorient back to our goal. It's to find the value of C. So I'm going to see, is there anything I can simplify? Well, I can definitely subtract 21.2x from both sides. If you notice, that term is actually on both sides now. So I can subtract it from this side. It's going to cancel. I can also subtract it from this side. It's going to cancel from here too, leaving this side just as C equals negative 13.78.